Kind of a terrible morning to be out, but we have to give it a try. We got major thunderstorms coming through this afternoon. It's super windy right now. Coming in, it's starting to rain now, and not a good day for turkey hunting, but you only have so many of them to get out, so there should be little breaks in the rain. Maybe the turkey will get up and walk around again. We'll see. Oh, well, we out here. Had some really bad storms roll through yesterday. Pretty damaging tornadoes. Of course, I hunted the morning, which was pretty stupid. I got flooded out. And I saw, like, literally the spot where I hunted yesterday morning is about 2 feet underwater. So I didn't have much luck yesterday. But back at it again this morning. I got into a spot this morning where I know there's a lot of turkeys, and it's a pretty good listening spot. Kind of on the back side of this big open building area. There's a little hill, and I can hear a long ways, but never a gobble. Got kind of frustrated. It's about 7 o'clock, so I was like, well, I got to be down walking around by now, so I was gonna relocate myself to another spot. As I crested the hill, I had to stop dead in my tracks because there's two strutters right on the other side of the hill walking through this field across this little drive. I mean, just right in the concrete, heading into the woods. Two big long beards, one of them in full strut. So I snuck up. I took a Jake decoy and I kind of walked up, or belly crawled up over the hill where I could see them, just in case they saw me moving, they'd see that decoy. But I yelped like a Jake yelp. Nothing. They didn't even look. And then I gobbled, and they just blew my head off. And then yelped more. Didn't really pay attention to that. Gobbled again. Blew up again, and then really started looking right at me and started coming to me. So I stuck the Jake decoy in the ground and backed up. Thought, okay, they're gonna come right to me, and waited for about 20 minutes. Didn't seem like a long period of time, but when you're sitting there, it feels like an eternity. But I didn't hear anything. I gobbled again. They didn't respond. Oh, wow. This turkey just slipped in, quiet as a mouse, didn't gobble at all, didn't make a sound, just slipped right in, snuck in on me. Barely got the camera on. Clicked it on, tried to get it all in focus. Poked his head out, gave me one shot. I took the shot, it wasn't too far. I mean, I don't know if I rushed it or if my gun's off, or I mean, I'm shooting a 410, so I was pushing it. It's probably 35 yards, but I've killed another turkey already further than that. My son shot one about that distance. No problems. But this one, it wounded the turkey, so I ran out there. I thought he would just, you know, flop, but he started running. I had to chase him, a foot chase, full foot chase. I don't know how much of it I got on camera. Full foot chase for the turkey, and had to basically coyote the turkey. But I got him. Oh my gosh. There he is, guys. What a turkey. Oh man. Beard. Good spurs. That's the wildest ride I've ever been on with a turkey hunt. I mean, I don't know how good the footage is. I can't wait to get back and watch it, but I mean, he snuck in so quiet and so fast that, I mean, and he was so close when he first just popped over this little ridge right behind me that, I mean, I had like seconds to flip the camera on, try to get it in focus, try to find him, try to get his attention. I felt like he caught something he didn't like, and he was starting to bug out of here. Popped his head up, I had one clear shot. Felt like I made a good shot, and he kind of jumped. I thought he dropped right there, but when I got up, he was running. It was just, what a rodeo. What a rodeo. Whew. That's turkey hunting for you. God, you never know how it's gonna go. That was fun, man. Sorry it had to end like that, buddy, but what a rodeo. Thank you, Jesus. Whew. Well, I hope y'all enjoy this. I don't know how it's gonna look. I'm gonna try to honor him as much as I can. Hope the footage turns out okay. I appreciate y'all watching. Got some more tags to fill. So I'm still trying to process everything that happened this morning. I mean, it happened so fast. It was like such a frustrating morning. I finally get to my listening spot, this little ridge, and it was just perfect. I mean, temperature was perfect. Perfect, beautiful morning. And as soon as I get to my listening spot, I see some lights coming down a road where nobody's supposed to be. So I kind of book it down the trail and go cut the guy off. I'm like, what are you doing here? You know, and he's got his full camo on. He's poaching, trespassing. And so I run him off, and he gets mad and like lays a wheel and just makes all this noise getting out of there. So I'm morning ruined at that point in my mind, but I still, you know, I'm there, and it's breaking daylight, so I go ahead and go back to my little listening spot and just see what happens. And I'm frustrated. I don't hear anything, and I'm not really set up, and next thing you know, I hear all these hens fly down, and they're all around me, and I can't really move, and I'm just kind of very quickly throw myself against a tree and just sit real still and thinking maybe they'll bring a gobbler by, but no gobbles. Couple hours go by, I don't see anything, and you know, frustration level 10 at that point. So I just pick up all my stuff, move to another spot, go to a different little ridge that's on the other side of this property that I'm on, and I set up and I sit there and I just call a little bit, maybe once every 30 minutes. And I just had in my mind, it was like at 10 o'clock, I'm out of here. I'm done with this day. I'm just gonna call it a loss. At 9:50, I look up, and about 12 yards away, this turkey's coming in, just popped his head right over the ridge. He's coming right in front of me. And I very quickly have to adjust the camera just without letting him see me. You know, you know how turkeys are. I mean, they just can see every little movement. So I'm trying to get it turned on him and get it turned on and get the mic turned on and get it focused and all these things that go into self-filming. And by this time, he kind of senses something's going on and starting to bug out. He's not flipping out, but he's starting to get out of there, and he gets to about 30, 35 yards away. And I throw the camera into an opening, turn it on, get it in focus, throw the gun up, get it on, and boom, I shoot. Looks like he kind of jumped but flopped, and I was like, well, he went down, and I was excited, and I got up, and I went to go see him, and when I got about 15 yards away from my gun and about halfway to the turkey, he just starts running. I mean, just like he's healthy as could be, just running. And I just a foot chase ensued. I turned into a coyote, and I just started chasing after this turkey. And I know I'm probably gonna get crucified by some turkey hunters out there, but I can't stand letting a wounded bird get away. And I was fortunate enough to catch up with him, and you can see here he is. He's a beautiful turkey. I hate that it had to go the way that it did, but that's just how it goes sometimes. That's hunting, you know. I'm still trying to process the whole thing. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. There was a lot that went into it, a lot of time and a lot of mornings, and I'm not gonna let any of it go to waste. So I appreciate y'all watching. Stay tuned. We got 3 more tags to fill. So hopefully won't go like this on the other ones, but you never know. Thanks, guys.